Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Professor Norman Cornett, religious studies scholar, art critic, and curator. Here before the work of Maggie Romanovici entitled Autumn Feeling. One of the reasons that the work of Maggie Romanovici draws me in, attracts me, interests me as an art critic is that she has many signatures. She has different styles. For example, when I first saw Autumn Feeling, I was convinced that this was based on a photo, on photography. Why do I say that? Because as an art critic, I've written on photography, and there is a school of art photography entitled soft focus. And when I first saw Autumn Feeling, I said Maggie Romanovici is mirroring the photographic school of soft focus. And yet, it's not at all based on a photo. It has nothing to do with photography. I have asked Maggie Romanovici, how did you create this work, Autumn Feeling? It was because of the vision in her mind. It is a mental image which she has created on canvas, oil on canvas. And when I say that Maggie Romanovici has different signatures, different styles, it's as though this artist has various personalities. As someone trained in history, when I look at Autumn Feeling, immediately I think of Impressionism, of French art at the end of the 1800s, at the end of the 19th century, or the early 1900s, early 20th century. We can, of course, think here that we're looking at work that is not so much based on reality, but based on what one experiences inside. So the title Autumn Feeling is most fitting. In effect, Maggie Romanovici has created an atmosphere, an ambiance, a way of feeling through paint and canvas. She applied this, incidentally, through brush. The delicateness, the sensitivity, almost as though the feelings were there on the canvas, fresh, and as though the artist was experiencing the whole gamut, the spectrum of feelings of the affective dimension of the human condition. Now, when I mention the affective dimension of the human condition, there is another reason that Maggie Romanovici's Autumn Feeling compels me, impels me. In fact, draws me in, because this work reminds me of the seminal British child psychiatrist D.W. Winnicott. Winnicott, in his research that is now the cornerstone of child psychiatry, he wanted to understand how does a newborn, a baby, right out of the womb, make the connection, bridge the internal and the external. And D.W. Winnicott said that the newborn does this through transitional objects. Look what Maggie Romanovici has done here. She creates what I call a transitional space between her inner world and the outer world of fall, of autumn. And she's done so with 4 colors, believe it or not. We would think this is so chromatic that she's employed all the colors, the entire gamut, the spectrum, the chromatic scale. But in fact, she's done this through 4 colors, through blue, through red, through orange, and through yellow. And therein lies the genius of Maggie Romanovici's autumn feeling. Because look at the fusion, the chromatic synergy that she creates through just 4 colors, as though this were a rainbow world unfolding before our eyes. And there's something so evanescent, atmospheric, something very ephemeral, like that well-known work, The Incredible Lightness of Being. There is something here that's like walking in clouds, like living among clouds, clouds of color that envelop us, that call us, that speak to all the feelings we experience as human beings. I invite you, ladies and gentlemen, to discover the work of Maggie Romanovici. She's on the social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and of course her website, Maggie Romanovici Art Studio. I'm Professor Norman Cornett, religious studies scholar, art critic, and curator.